price just went up. The price just went up. The price just went up. Man, come get it now, man. When that OHSO VA merch drop, y'all better get it.
Get that now.
Cause it's exclusive. If you don't get it right now, the price gonna go fuck, nigga. Yeah. OHSO VA, we back at it. It's your boy Drew Dad.
It's your boy Archer Tony.
It's your boy Hughes OC. I fucked it up. So what?
Damn.
So what? Keep it rolling.
I don't know when his turn is, man.
Hey, your boy Fettuccine Way, man. Let's go ahead and jump to it, man. Let's jump to it.
Hey, Tom. Man, you look like you had an interesting weekend, man. Tell me about your weekend, man.
So, this weekend I went out to Richmond, Virginia. They had an event called Ghetto Telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called?
Ghetto Telepathy. So they had a pop-up shop at the Charged Up store in Richmond. There was Rhasid, Brother Blue Pill, Brother Red Pill. They're like to me, as far as having any type of knowledge of self, like they're a massive application that offers. They do music, art, artist consultation. They do a lot of things. So
Definitely master students.
yeah,
Who put you on to a lot of different.
a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Just even in artwork. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I met Blue Pill. He showed me some of his artwork. Like that artwork is inspiring.
That was a dope event. So being out there, and I had the selfie stick. This was the highlight of the night.
Okay.
This right here was the highlight of the night. Like
That's fine.
Rhasid seen this, and he was like, "Nah, we gotta get the pic." Blue Pill seen this, like, "Yo, nah, let's flick it up."
Okay.
Red Pill was like, "Yo, let's take the selfie," you know. And actually, the shirt I got on is from Red Pill.
Okay, that's
Clear
clean.
with black pen.
That's hard.
That was a dope event. They once I told them where I was from, they already knew who Obi was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and Blue Pill even exchanged numbers.
That's
Okay.
dope.
You know what I mean? So that was pretty dope.
That was lit.
What was the best part of it, though? I know you met a whole lot of the people you like and stuff, but what was the best part?
The best part to me was I think it being in a museum.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like,
all.
it was so many underlying themes and what was going on in the building, and as far as it being in like a gallery, and they had producers, playing live sets.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was really like the people that's for the pure, like those when people say for the culture, these are these kind of events. Like,
So was it an art show?
yeah, it was
Okay.
an art show. They would present beats, merch, all in one. Like
Just
That's
the
yeah,
culture, you know.
just for the
what I'm
culture.
saying?
You know what I mean, just for the culture. You can go and get drinks or whatever. Like it was really for the culture. You know, right there in the art district in Richmond. So
Okay.
yeah,
Richmond, the perfect place for that.
yeah,
Got it.
perfect place for that.
So what was the best takeaway for you? What you learned out there?
Yeah.
Learned.
I know they probably
Learn.
some knowledge.
I know you got it. I know you
Because
took it.
they definitely, I left with more jewelry than what I wore.
The
I can definitely say that for sure. Okay. I really learned that Blue Pill just tell me don't stop.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, if you, it's a reason. Like, you know, everybody brushes and gives conversation, but some conversations is different.
Right.
So,
Facts.
you need to keep going. You hear in this build, that's you hear in the building. You need to keep going.
Yeah.
A lot of people just there for it. And then it was telling them, you know, I'm in the school system, so it was just like that, taking that type of information and put it to the school system. They all appreciated that. Right? They just thought that was so dope. So
Yeah.
So now really just like, you need to keep going. You separate yourself from the people.
That's what it's about. It's about that perseverance.
Mm-hmm.
Because not everybody gonna start nothing. Everybody got the potential to start something.
Right.
But who got the will to keep going with it? You know what I'm saying? To keep pushing no matter what obstacles get in the way.
Right.
You got to keep going.
Got to. Most people ain't gonna even start. So you got the head start right there by starting.
That's the thing. Just start.
Too many fears, bro.
Just start.
It's like you fail I don't understand how you fail every single day. You gonna fail something every day.
It ain't all
And you still scared to fail.
Right.
Bro, try.
Right.
It's all not gonna go right. People just
Exactly.
what they look like. Bro.
Exactly.
Do it.
And that's the main thing with art. It's like you gotta correct each mistake. Nobody can just draw a perfect face.
Right.
Maybe somebody can. Not me, nigga. You can't just put the pencil to paper and just draw a perfect face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to erase, you're gonna have to go back. And through that, you're gonna figure out a medium of what to do. You know what I'm saying? What stuff should look like.
Right.
And it's the same thing with every other aspect in life. It's like art really taught me how to fail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Basketball probably taught you how to fail. Because you said you weren't even that nice back in the day. What? I'm talking about when you was young.
When I was the worst, I used to shoot from the chest. They was laughing at me. That made me go hard. I was like, bro, I used to shoot from the chest, hit straight backboard. You know what I'm saying? I had something to prove, bro. When you got something to prove, it's different.
It do something to your mentality.
Oh, God.
It do something to you.
You gonna sink or you gonna swim, nigga. I got the swimming.
Right. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I had a y'all might know my aunt who would pass. She was a math teacher in middle school, Carolyn Coleman, and she used to kind of antagonize me. I draw better than you. I draw better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 5 years old. Nigga, that's what got me to be how I am.
Word up, took it personal.
I'm like, oh, no. You never draw better than me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
And then eventually, I got to the point I was wrong, but I never stopped, though. It's just a mentality you got to have.
People don't know. They got to be careful, boy. You might make a beast out of somebody.
Right.
You can't. I'm telling you. You tell me I can't. Boy, I'm working hard as hell on that job.
That's also why you got to challenge these young boys, too.
Exactly.
It's like, because, okay, sometimes they're a little different. They can, you know what I'm saying? You can't catch them too late.
Exactly.
You can't catch them too late. When they don't accept the challenge, the challenge is goddamn.
Oh God!
Turn into a duel. Nah, but you kind of gotta challenge them. You know what I'm saying? And make them want to be better.
Yeah.
You don't get no pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? A participation trophy. Nah, man.
Oh, but you can't be no hater either.
Right.
Because some old niggas out there behave.
That's true.
So you gotta give them the game too, by
that's true.
Teach them, bro.
Yeah.
I hate these young niggas.
Man, I wanted to go to that event, bro.
But you went to both of y'all had a great weekend. You went to another event.
I went to another event.
Come on, man.
Look, man.
Yeah, let them know.
Tell us about it, man. Dreamville, man.
Dreamville. This was probably the best festival on the East Coast, and I'm just being generous. Like, I'm not including the West Coast because I don't know. I know they got different shit going on out there, but it might be the best festival in the world. In the world.
Dreamville.
Because it's not a collective of just Black American greatness.
Right.
As it was in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people 100,000 is, but it looked like 1 million.
Oh God.
It looked like 1 million, man. Like, I'm in the crowd. It's seas of people. Like, if you look up and you on the tiniest hill, it looked like it's nothing but people just like 12 stories up.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And it's like,
People.
you can't, like, I was in the general public jump, but it's like the crowd was where it was at. You know what I'm saying? It's like at a certain point you can't really focus on people too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because J. Cole doing what J. Cole do.
Right.
He on the big screen. It's more about the vibes in the place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Feeling that familiar environment. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it felt like a big cookout.
Right.
It really did feel like a big family reunion. Like,
good vibes.
yeah.
See.
I didn't see nobody tussling. I didn't see nobody fighting. Nobody running to the car. Everywhere I looked around, it was good vibes. Like, it was, you know what was annoying? Mm-hmm. The people be too laid back and they on the ground, and I'm trying to walk by. Get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody laid out on the towel and shit like it's Woodstock. Get the fuck out of my way, man. I'm trying to walk through this motherfucker.
Just trying to find it.
What's crazy is nobody got trampled. That's what's wild to me. Like, no. Out of all the niggas just laid out on the ground, wouldn't move. Nobody got trampled.
Man, shout out to Dreamville for no incidents, no robbery.
Yeah, it might have been.
No fights. Shout out to the people, man.
All good vibes,
But look, man, shout out to y'all too, because you know what I'm saying. Last week, as we were doing the episode, I was working on the mural. You know what I'm saying. I had an opportunity to present my artwork in front of all these hundreds of thousands, bro. I don't know how many people was. It feel like 1 million. Right. I'm just saying million in front of 1 million people.
Exactly.
And y'all were giving me the encouragement. Y'all seen it halfway. Y'all didn't even see the final product, but y'all was just like, "Oh yeah, that's it." You know what I'm saying? Keep going with that. And I appreciate y'all for that. You know what I'm saying?
I was working while podcast. How you paint while podcasting? Man, you gotta have some greatness in your DNA.
That was a fourth quarter move.
Come on, bro.
Definitely fourth quarter.
Yeah, my boy had the line of people taking a picture on your board.
Think about it though. I had 1 week. 1 week. I say a week and a half. From start to finish to do that whole project. And you know what I'm saying? It's just that type of creative greatness that we possess. You know what I'm saying? And I say we because as a collective, because y'all my peers in this. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we really put something out there that people were lined up to see, take a picture with, interact. And it's like I admired it from afar because I didn't want to be too much in the picture making it about me. It was just about the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's about people really it being cultural as I always try to do. You know what I'm saying? I want everything I do to represent the culture. Right. So it's a cultural moment. I'm just watching it happen, seeing people participate, bro.
12-foot mural. How you say
it? Yeah. It's a mural. 12 foot. Oh, yeah. It was 8 by 12. 8 feet high, 12 feet long. And it looked like a painter when you see it and see the people. You like it looked like a 12 by 12 inch painted. That's crazy. In that sea of people.
In 1 week, bro. So when you was painting, did you have any pressure? Like, yo, I gotta make this. You feel free?
I did have pressure, bro.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah,
it was a fourth quarter move.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's just like when you figure out if you great or not.
Exactly.
Because everybody want to think they can do something, but can you actually get it done? I painted for 15 hours straight the last night. You know what I'm saying? And got it there. I didn't sleep the whole night.
Exactly.
That's crazy, bro.
Just vibed out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. The grind, bro.
Figured out techniques as I went because you can't have everything planned out. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure it out as you go.
Facts.
And that's exactly what I did. I figured it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know how to make clouds.
Word up.
But the clouds look so real by the time I was done because you got to have your feet to the fire sometimes. Exactly. That's what I work best.
That's when you know who you are.
Exactly.
So like I asked Tony, bro, what did you take away from the event? You felt like it motivated you some more? Like I got to keep going? I'm at Dreamville, bro.
We can't stop. The same thing Tony took away from it. We can't stop. Because we at that point where no matter what we touching, you know what I'm saying? If we had that purpose, if we driven, we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I manifested this because I thought of this as I was creating my brand, Hughes by OC. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. There's no better place to put my artwork in front of than Dreamville because these are the students of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I consider myself. If you're a J. Cole fan, you a student of hip hop. Absolutely. You appreciate the cleverness. You appreciate the lyrics. You appreciate his carefulness with the art. You know what I'm saying? You're not just run into it by the what the glitz and glam or whatever you see. You know what I'm saying? You really are drawn to the art form. Right. And that's exactly who I need to put my art in front of. Like the people who care about what we do in culture.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It was a beautiful thing. That's why I said I just had to sit back and watch it.
That's lit.
It ain't always about me. It's about the, you know what I'm saying? It's about the purpose.
Exactly. That part. Shit, I saw it. I was smiling. I saw PJ sent the I'm like, yo, it's really a lot of people taking a picture. Like I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get your $5 to take this picture with this joint. Nah, they trying to do it on their own. That shit was hard. I'm like, bro, that's dope, bro. We almost there. We almost there. Keep hitting.
And we got plenty of artwork coming. That's from the podcast. That's from the culture. That's just from a space of creativity to inspire creativity. Because that's what this podcast is about for real. You know what I'm saying? It's about being able to transform your stagnant creativity into something special that you can share with the world and not be worried about like how it's going to be perceived. Like let your greatness be shown. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I appreciate about all y'all for real. Because like y'all not scared. You like you say you can't be living in a place of fear and expect greatness.
The worst. Facts. It's the last place you should live.
Facts.
Yeah, boy, it's a trap. Fear ain't real, bro. It really ain't real. And you realize that when you start winning, you like, bro, I was scared of this shit the whole time,
right,
bro.
And you really just scared of what people gonna think.
That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not that serious, bro.
People do not care.
If you know, they don't. They don't. Because if they're not laughing at you, they're gonna laugh at the next nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't really give a fuck about you. They just laughing.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as you gone, bro, them niggas ain't think about you at all.
Yeah,
So why are you here? Turn the fuck up. They don't give a damn. They not thinking about you as much as you think they are.
Right. Put y'all into your purpose, man.
That's it.
Facts, bro.
If you don't learn nothing else, but if that ain't truly my purpose, you still learn something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
Right.
You gonna take something from it.
Facts.
Something.
That's real though. That's real.
But I'm putting this. I'm far away. Go ahead.
No. I said y'all boys kicking it. Y'all boys kicking it right now.
Yeah, bro. I'm just putting this in the air. OHSO VA, we're gonna be participants of whatever Dreamville is transforming into. Dreamville is not gonna be Dreamville anymore. That's kind of what J. Cole was talking about. It might be something because you know what I'm saying. It's the same type of festival. We're gonna be there, bro.
Just a rebrand.
Yeah, we're gonna be there.
In there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Right.
Sure, bro. Out of the performances and stuff you've seen out there too, man. I gotta say, which one of the vibes was like one of your standout vibes?
Man,
Being in that joint.
J. Cole. It's like I thought J. Cole was super laid back.
Right.
J. Cole is a character. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. He got a stage presence. He got crowd control. I really did not think J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? He got this narrative about him that he's boring.
Right, yeah.
Bro is not boring. He a regular dude. That's all it is. He try to stay humble and relatable.
Yeah.
And people mistake that for like, you don't have the bravado of the regular rapper.
Right.
Like when he first started off, this is how I know like he's super confident. You know what I'm saying? He's super confident in his skill set. He started his first song off and the mic was super low. Nobody could hear what he was saying. So he was like before the song even ended, like, y'all couldn't hear me? Hell no, run that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Got the crowd hyped to hear the same thing we barely heard again. And I'm like, oh, he got the stage presence. You know what I'm saying? He got that, what's that shit?
Crowd control.
Crowd control, but it started with an M. I can't forget it.
You said start with an M.
I ain't gonna spend a long time thinking about that. But like the nigga had charisma. That's what don't start with that. He got the charisma. You know what I'm saying? And I did not think about J. Cole as like being somebody entertaining, but he is an entertainer. He's mastered his craft in so many ways.
Right. That's dope, bro.
World. Who that?
But you know what?
That's my shit.
Lil Wayne did a good job. Lil Wayne brought out the Hot Boys. All of them. Just all of them. Whoever you think of. They was out there. He had good stage presence too, but he was just thankful. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like he was at all at the crowd.
Real.
Like he was just like, wow, like damn, I can see this one. It looked like miles when there's that many people.
Word. That's
and he just kept thanking the crowd. And I was like, oh, he humble. You know what I'm saying? Like he a good dude.
You can tell that though.
Yeah.
Libra.
Yeah. But I also think that I'm glad he didn't do a Super Bowl. Or it's the DJ because it was, you know what I'm saying? When
flow good.
Right. They tried to take it to a hits. Like really, the way they positioned it, it felt like Licking Like a Lollipop was his best song. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not. So they was either going back to his like commercial hits, and then they'll go to some Hot Boy shit.
Word.
I don't know no Hot Boy songs like that. I know Wayne from what is it? What's right before Carter 2?
Right.
Basically
Fireman,
to where he at there. You know what I'm saying? Right. Those are my favorite. I know stuff that he did, but it's like
Hot Boys.
Yeah, they kind of fucked the playlist up. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't catering to the crowd. They was just doing whatever they did in New Orleans. Have y'all quit a lot of jobs in your life? Because I done quit a lot, but it's just like I'm not a quitter though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when they do me wrong, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah.
Nigga be thinking, oh God, nigga, I'm about to hit the lottery tonight. Fuck this job. Nigga, a whole lot of shit be going through your head.
I be setting boundaries, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
when go hard.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Like I'm good. I know if I put myself in a position that, you know what I'm saying, I gotta survive. Like, I'm gonna be able to make it
straight up.
But y'all not about to treat me like I'm less than what I am. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my main thing. It's like the way you treat you. It's not the work you got to do or nothing. It's the way people treat you. You know what I'm saying? I like, oh,
exactly. The higher ups at that.
Right.
Like, fuck the code.
And it ain't no higher ups because y'all niggas is just niggas.
Exactly.
Y'all just people.
Right.
Y'all got might have a special title, another loser appointed to you.
Exactly.
But you ain't no better. You're not smarter than me. You just been doing this longer than me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Niggas get that title and just turn into fucking Superman.
Boy.
Like, boy, relax. I'm about to humble you right quick. Go find you another fucking worker. Yeah. You lost this one.
Yeah. You might win some, but you just lost one.
Lost one. Question after this.
Go ahead.
What was the worst job y'all ever had? That was it.
That's a good ass question.
I had a whole lot of worst jobs.
Shit. I gotta think about it because I had so many bad jobs.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Any job you really don't want to work is the worst job.
Exactly. Sum it all up with that. I swear to God.
Discipline to have behind it, man.
But nigga,
yeah, some stupid shit. I used to leave with some stupid. This lady got mad because I was new and shit, and I parked in her parking spot she usually park in. So she came in tweaking. Like, she disrespected the fuck. I'm like, bitch, who was you talking to? So I cussed out the dip.
Damn.
All over a parking spot.
You got that thing I got where it's just like, yo, when you being treated less than who you know you are,
so
you can't forget who you are, no matter what you're doing.
That's what I'm saying. $0, nigga. I'm still goddamn who I am in my pocket, bitch. She was.
You gotta be who you are at all times.
Exactly.
And then when you up $1 million, you still gotta be who you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody convince you somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Right. But I don't like the disrespect part. Like, the jobs be cool. As soon as you disrespect me, bro, I done lost all goddamn common sense. I'm ready to act a fool.
Let me ask you something. Like, it's either gonna be one or the other with fake people. It's gonna be disrespect or it's gonna be kissing your ass. You know what I'm saying? Can you tolerate the complete ass kissing? You know they don't fuck with you like that, but they just, you know what I'm saying? Spitting on it.
Damn. I'm gonna go with disrespect.
You kind of do want the disrespect. You rather see it.
Damn. Cause you kissing my ass, it's like, I don't know. I just look at you as you weak. Right. But when you disrespect me, I feel like you goddamn trying to overshadow me. So.
And it's like with the kissing ass, I know you got other intentions.
Exactly.
And I don't know how bad they are. I'd rather the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where to draw the line. When people just kind of kissing your ass, you don't know where to draw the line. Because like the whole time they could be lining you up.
That might be the worst. The dirty back door.
Right.
Boy.
The dirty back door is great.
I don't like the dirty back door.
I'm going with I'd rather be disrespectful because you brown nose and that's you being someone else. At least with the disrespect, I can almost guarantee authenticity.
Yeah.
Like what's that saying? Like, keep your enemies close and keep your friends close, enemy close type shit. Yeah. Like, you know that's your enemy, but this nigga, you don't know if that's your.
With you being disrespectful, I know like those are your true thoughts.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, instead of me guessing what you brown nose and me having to figure out what's your real modus operandi, I'd rather just
thank you too much.
Yeah, disrespect. Like,
fuck this nigga. You on lunch break thinking this nigga about to come behind you or some shit.
I'd rather you just flat out disrespect me so I know how to move accordingly.
Right.
And it's not even gonna be a big deal. I just move accordingly.
Well, okay, go ahead, wait. Let me let you answer.
There's
the
so many
question.
scenarios to that shit because I see shit every day.
Oh God! I know that nigga had some more.
I see shit every day, bro. But for a person like me, bro, man, I just, I keep my cool, but I tell the person what it is, bro. Like, I ain't going to brown nose and like that. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel, and I'm gonna calmly walk out the office, bro. And that's that, man.
Word up.
No cap, bro. 'Cause like I said, I see shit, man. And then you got your people that kind of like brown nose just to get their way to different shit or whatever. That's, for me, I hate to say it, it's kind of like selling your soul.
Word up, though. It's definitely.
To get to what you trying to do. Nah.
So hold on, wait. So, like, what if they were kissing your ass though? You know what I'm saying? Would you rather?
See, that's how it's kind of hard for me because I ain't ever really experienced that for real. I've always seen it on the other aspect,
right.
For the employee kissing the supervisor's ass. I've always seen it on that end. You know what I mean? So it's definitely kind of hard to experience that. And then too, the type of person I'm kind of like an introvert in a way. So like I don't really like converse. So like I said, I never really experienced that for real. That's kind of hard. That's why it's hard for me to answer.
That shit would be so uncomfortable just because you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, relax, because you just laid back. Like, why are you this excited? You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing the most?
Right.
That's what it feel like to everybody though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you doing the most? I haven't even. It's when you get that like that hubris, that big ego, to what it all feel right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Kanye basically like, why y'all not kissing my ass?
Exactly.
Right. Oh no.
Tail wagging when he see you. Man, what the fuck is you doing?
Niggas tail wagging. You know
how a dog get happy.
Yeah.
As soon as they see you, niggas just get a bolt of energy. Hold on, cuz. What's wrong with you, cuz?
How that look, niggas? Just shoulders.
Yeah, like
niggas be shimmying.
See the nigga aura, whole shit just like I got this nigga today.
It try to be when they try to hug you and they dap you.
I'm trying to be like you.
Not all the time, but people don't be like that, man. You gotta hug me, bro.
Right. Shit.
That's how you know they on some shit. I'm trying to be like you, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, that part right there. Like, all right, you on a breakdown like that, you know they about to fuck around and have you do some extra work.
Oh God,
yo, yeah, that's what it be. That's what it be like.
Hell nah, bro.
Like I know something's coming.
Facts, bro. They about to have you do some extra shit.
That's why when I first get out, I be the dumbest nigga in the world for 2 months. Niggas not about to work me. Exactly. I think I need to go back to training for 1 more week. Hold on.
Right.
Milk that mom. Yeah, you ain't
that's
about to have me
playing though.
Oh God.
Niggas can't. Oh, but back to what you said. I thought about it. Like the worst job was I was a salesman. You know what I'm saying? I was a salesman for Rhasid Files. And it's just like, you have to have an outgoing personality. Because, like, I'm going to people's doors, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm weird. Like, if you open the door wrong, what's that in the back? You know? Hey, you'll see so much shit because, like, you're bothering people at home, bro.
Exactly.
One woman, she came to the door. She had a black eye. She opened, you know, like how you expect somebody to open the door with a black eye. She opened it like real eye first. I said, "Hey, ma'am, how you doing? I'm from Rhasid." Oh! She said, "You open the door, see the other eye." She shut that shit in my face. Man. I don't blame her. I couldn't think of nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up situation, but you know what I'm saying?
Just gotta walk off, nigga.
No, I feel you on that because in retail, being in retail for 11 years, one of the things that just nagged me the most is how to be pressuring people. Pressuring people to get credit cards, sign up for a credit card. Think about every store I've worked at. Yeah. Big sporting goods.
Oh, yeah, they make you push that bitch too.
Oh yeah,
they make you push that bitch.
And I'm just like, and then like when you, the thing I used to have like when you know a little something, it's just like you see the economy, man. You trying to push a credit card.
Exactly.
It doesn't make economical sense for some people right now just to have a credit card. Some people they're just not into that.
8-year-old walk through the line, push this credit card.
Yeah, like,
man, this nigga can't get
and
this
I feel
shit.
like I'm bottling black, and I just.
I kind of be a dickhead with, like, you know what I'm saying? When they feel, I feel like they forcing me, or I feel like they asking me a little too, you know what I'm saying, too aggressively. I was like, oh, my credit fucked up. I ain't gonna pass that shit no way.
Straight up.
I'm lucky to afford this.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna say some shit like that. Like it was these people who kept calling me. I don't know where the fuck they was calling me from, but they was asking me about a car I didn't have. I said, hey, listen, bro, what's my full name? And they said, I can't disclose that information. I was like, all right, just tell me the number you call. Right. And niggas like, click. They hate niggas hate when you ask questions back, bro. Yeah. Like, I gotta, like, when I'm feeling like you trying to put me in an uncomfortable situation, I gotta make you feel a little uncomfortable back.
Yeah, goddamn.
No cap. Shit, let me ask y'all, what was like one of y'all moments where y'all, how can I say this? At work, you had a moment where you was like, yo, I need to go hard on what the fuck I'm doing outside this shit. What was one of y'all moments?
That's a good ass question. Shit.
I feel like we all done had that shit.
Yeah, but that's like I got a little second to think about that shit.
I'm gonna say for me,
that's go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say for me, it was around when the pandemic first hit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the stores was running out of toilet tissue and all that. We was working crazy hours. And I'm like, yo, bro, if I'm gonna work this hard here, I need to be putting that shit into my craft, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that time, dog, I get off, I work a mean ass 12. Nah, that was 12 at the time. I think about 12 hours. I work a mean 12, get home, dog, and just start writing this. I'm like, yo,
Facts.
I gotta make it the fuck out of here, bro.
Right.
That was my moment.
Go ahead, Tony. What you at?
Yeah.
For me, it was being in retail and meeting. It's always black elders, whether it's a customer or someone that's on staff. It was always meeting someone and them always telling me, "What are you doing here?
Exactly.
Ooh.
That's wild.
What are you doing here? You know, like, you are so much bigger than this place. What are you doing here? You're so much bigger than this place. You do not belong here. Like, you don't fit in because this is not you have so much greater and grander plans and potential.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You do not need to be here."
Right.
And it was a point in my life where it was, you know, it could seem like a compliment, but then the older you get, it was more like you low-key are embarrassed. You know what I mean? It's a piece of humility because you're just like, damn, what am I doing here? Like, you know?
Right.
And I had one of those moments where, you know, I needed fulfillment.
Right.
You know, so I needed to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the career path I'm in now.
Right.
All across the board, you know, it's the active service, whether I'm in the classroom, on the sideline coaching, or in the digital world providing content. It's all service.
That's a good ass answer, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I think about it, after you say that, it was that for me too.
Fact.
Because people really will let you know, like, you don't need to be here. I don't know if that's spirit speaking through people.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm going with that for sure.
They would really sit you down, like, y'all laughing and everything, like, what you doing here, bro? Like,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's, you have to be smarter, mature enough not to get offended by that. Right. Because it really do hurt your feelings.
It do.
Because you feel like I'm not doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loser.
Yeah.
But they just letting you know you greater than you could imagine.
Exactly.
And use your imagination, because right now you doing what I'm doing. Like, we both making the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but if you take what you're doing, they'll give you ideas.
Exactly.
If I was you, I'd be. Don't take it offensive, because that's just what they thinking. That use your imagination from how you would achieve what you want to achieve from your perspective. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to do, bro. It's kind of like starting over, but like it was this episode on the Breakfast Club where P from what's that label? QC?
Oh yeah, QC the label.
Like, he had brought on Lil Baby, and it was Lil Baby first time like being on a platform like that, and he was talking about like, man, it's hard to be moving city from city. Well, I'm used to making money because he used to, you know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't gonna say that because he might be going through or something. Right. But he used to making money. He going from city to city for like 2,000-3,000. You know what I'm saying?
He could have made that in a day.
So he taking a setback to do something that can benefit him in the long term. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what you got to do. Right. You got to do that. Now you know what I'm saying? He just dropped the album talking about he getting 200 a show. You know what I'm saying? So if you invest in what you believe in and what you know is purposeful in your life, you always gonna stay ahead.
It's sacrifice.
Facts.
Yeah.
You gotta lose a couple years to goddamn be up 5 years.
Exactly.
You gotta, I'm telling you.
Exactly.
That's what I feel like I'm going through now. It's like, dang, I gotta sacrifice these years, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I'm gonna keep going.
Right.
In a few years, I feel like I'm about to be. I feel it. Like I can actually feel this shit when I wake up. I'm good. I know I'm good. But I gotta just go through the grind.
I know everybody don't feel this way when they wake up.
Yeah, you
know
can't.
What I'm saying?
But you gotta go through it. Niggas ain't been through it. They ain't started going through this.
Exactly.
I go through this shit every morning. Like, but I know I'm good. It's like, damn. But I'm good.
what's your story gonna be? Mm-hmm. Because if it ain't no struggle involved in your story, don't nobody want to hear it because it's not believable. Everybody done had to go through something that had letdowns, that had, you know what I'm saying, down moments. They had to pick themselves back up from zero, even if they built something up.
Exactly.
Right.
You just gotta persevere through that.
And I want to feel like I deserve this shit. Like I don't want to just goddamn blow up tomorrow. I want to go through the journey. Like I want to feel like I deserve this shit. When I goddamn sit in that mansion, I'm like, yeah,
It was all worth it.
hell yeah.
Because look, let's think about that. If it get taken from you, you know you how to build it back.
Exactly.
You know how to build it back.
Yeah.
All right, so that leads into another question. Glad you brought that up. All right, would you rather have $1 million or would you rather have wisdom?
That's easy.
Facts.
Right. Because if you don't have wisdom, that $1 million gonna go quick.
That bitch gonna blow.
So you gotta have wisdom.
Facts.
So we speaking as who we are right now, or is it like
you know what I mean? Just
in general. Like if you got the $1 million, you have no wisdom.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Either or.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the wisdom because if you lose the wisdom, you kind of worthless. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you're gonna blow through it because you're not wise enough to know any different.
Exactly.
Facts.
At this point in my life, I'm going with the $1 million. At this point in my life. I feel like I got enough wisdom and
but you don't have no wisdom from that point on. It's either or. It can't be like, oh, I got enough wisdom.
So I'm gonna turn to David Ruffin.
You will
I got my $1 million, then I just turned to goddamn the cokehead David Ruffin. No disrespect to David Ruffin. One of my favorite singers. No, that's one of my favorite singers. So I'm give it $1 million. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. You gotta take you gotta take a risk in life. You ain't taking no risk, shit.
Right.
You might goddamn have wisdom and that's it for the rest of your life. Let me get that $1 million. We'll work on the wisdom later. Stop, baby.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta stop you right there because it's like if you don't have no wisdom the rest of your life, you're gonna have a miserable life. Even if you got money. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't everything. Money ain't having it ain't all it is.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of self-control.
Right.
You gotta have matter of fact, if you don't got no wisdom, a girl will come take it all from you.
Quick.
Fact.
Just like that. Like that's how it's gonna happen. You could keep the same level of wisdom that you got right now, but it's somewhere else a woman who know how to get that out of you.
Right.
And if you don't got that for, I promise you, it's a woman who know how to get it out of you, bro. She'll just
me right now.
She'll lie so good, and you will never know who she is. That's why you think there's so many divorces, bro.
Right.
Bro.
I'm
about to go all off topic, bro.
Nah, go ahead, cook.
Ain't no woman in the world except LMA can make me lose my $1 million right. I don't care.
I know you ain't say Jason Tatum, girl. This nigga crazy, man. That's Jason Tatum's wife. Put some respect on her name.
My bad, JT. You can't go over there. My bad. Yeah, you got the contract. I'll cook your ass. I ain't gonna lie. Cook your ass.
You know what? Well, you probably right, man. Jason Tatum, he need the one, man. He need the one.
Come get this one.
Or the one. He'll fight you for your girl for real. He will do it.
Brandon Jennings. That's crazy. We the same height, same size. I won't smoke. Any vlogger.
Listen, man. I watched Brandon Jennings. He did with Devontae Friggs. What's his name? Devontae Friggs, who played basketball, light skinned dude. Well, he a YouTube hooper. He nice. He be bringing out like these. He brought out Joe Johnson.
Exactly.
So Brandon Jennings, I meant to send y'all that episode. Brandon Jennings came out there. He don't look like. Honestly, I think you better than him. I think you better than him now.
I saw exactly what you talking about. He came in with the hoodie. He walked in with the hoodie.
Yeah,
and his crew, tough crew shit.
I think you better than him. I'm sorry, bro.
No, it'd be a good one.
Nah, I do. I think you better.
I just feel like he got better handles, but
just his jumper looks glitchy. You know what I'm saying? He not that tall.
Yeah.
If you athletic, you can alter that shot. He hasn't been playing basketball like, you know what I'm saying? Like He got hype after he scored a bucket.
God.
The buckets, I seen him missing. I'm like, nah, Dad's would have missed that shit. I thought that while I was watching it, like, that nigga Dad's right better than this nigga at this point. Which it happens. Sometimes it's a decline in basketball. Mm-hmm. A lot of people who was good in high school, they not good now.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I could beat them. Some people who started in high school, I can beat them now. So I know there's some people in the NBA who done fell off and they is D3 players, D2 players, D1 players who can beat them because they just held themselves up.
Exactly. It ain't nothing but repetition. Some of them niggas in the league now some doo-doo.
Right.
You had a good goddamn. I threw that shit way off my bad. My fault.
Take the middle, or would you take the wisdom? Which one you running with, bro?
I'm taking the wisdom. I'm taking the wisdom because the simple fact that everything that I would run across through my influence, the reflection of my wisdom is worth more than $1 million.
Right.
So, the million is cool, but having that wisdom, and I already know the person I am now, and having like a cheat code for wisdom, I'm gonna have that million in 100-fold.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just I just gotta. People just don't want to go through the grind. Like it's not the grind, not sexy. The struggle, not sexy at all. Like it's not. It's just we just want to get straight there. But
Facts.
that wisdom is gonna take you places. Like
What's up?
you can have that and spend it frivolously.
Good word.
Spend it very frivolously. And be very just be careless. But having some wisdom while not having no money. That's gonna get me to a much bigger bag.
Right.
And then once again back to the conversation I had with wisdom, there is no quantum value. There is none. It's so and with me I'm equating knowledge with currency. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's both. There's endless amounts on that. It's just not gonna stop.
Because if you make knowledge currency, you got to think about the old types of currencies there were. You know what I'm saying? People would trade their goods as currency.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you had to have the knowledge to have the goods. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If the crop didn't come in, you ain't had no money. You had to have the knowledge to grow the crops. You know what I'm saying? To make the clothes, you had to know how to hunt. Mm-hmm. You always had to know something. So when you get the resources and you don't got the knowledge, you just somebody to take the resources from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Straight consumer.
Yeah.
You ain't
But
producer.
at the same time, America is super comfortable for just straight consumers.
Right.
So I do see why you could just exist as a consumer here because you don't have that mindset of being somebody knowledgeable who needs to, you know what I'm saying, who needs that to survive. Mm-hmm. I think women would say.
Who?
Women. Since we got a woman, let's speak for them. Y'all don't want to touch that.
Give me that million.
Y'all don't want to. Yeah. Matter of fact, we got to call what was the shit we did? Let her cook. Comment what y'all think. Wisdom or the million?
Yeah, I had to ask that. That was a nice.
So, baby, can I use you right quick?
Said,
you is live
right
on the podcast, and we got a question for you. Can I use you or not?
Oh my God, dude!
Are you dependable? Can we rely on you? How you doing? I'm Obi, aka Hughes Policy, so I'm gonna introduce myself like I'm on the podcast. We were just looking for somebody. We had a question and we all asked each other, but we wanted a woman's perspective of what they thought. And it was a pretty simple question. Would you rather have wisdom or $1 million? Now, let me preface by saying, you don't get to continue having the same wisdom that you have. It's the either or. Mm-hmm. So you're making a choice.
So if I got the $1 million, I'm clueless.
You don't have the wisdom. You don't okay. You're not gonna grow. You're not gonna know any more than you know now because That's just what you got. The wisdom or the $1 million?
Oh, the
I'm
million.
gonna take the wisdom. Cause if I got $1 million, I'm gonna blow it. If I ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, very much so.
I disagree.
I did too.
I think you'll take that $1 million. Say no, I'm just playing with you. That was the answer. That was the answer everybody but Star Baby had.
Star Baby going. Star Baby is going for that $1 million. I'm not gonna count.
We'll shout her out. What's your at so people can follow you? No, we can't do that.
No, we follow me. No, we follow me. Psych! Y'all niggas,
You thought
got him.
we got what we wanted. Click.
Oh God! Hey, stop! Baby, talk to you later, sugar. All right.
Appreciate you though. Thank you.
For sure.
You going viral tonight? Woo! OHSO VA episode 50.
Man, thank y'all for joining us, coming on this journey with us.
Let's do it.
As you can see, we're constantly growing. We're constantly excelling, having different experiences in life, you know what I'm saying, and sharing it with y'all. Y'all make sure y'all share y'all experience back with us. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comments if there's anything you can relate to, man. Just put it in there, man. Let's talk. Let's become a community. We want this is community based. This whole thing is for us to share, grow, prosper. So, in short,
If you ain't get it now, don't get it later, cuz.
Because the price is going up. 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 Cause this shit fly, but this ain't cheap. Yeah, this shit fly, but this ain't free. See, this ain't that, and that ain't me. I murdered a beat, let it rest in peace. My daughter the most, lead the rest for me. I can't let a bitch get the best of me. Bitch, I am the one with the recipe. Hey, bitch, I'm the one that's on top now. I sign myself on my soul, I can drop now. They know my name when I walk in the spot now. Bitches, they curve me, they just wanna talk. The price just went up, fuck nigga. Stop, baby. Let's go.
Get y'all black ass up out of here.